visited upon our Earth.
Contact one!
Invasion is an insane new TV show being created and streamed by Apple. The show is set to make everyone's skin crawl, but why exactly? What does the newly released trailer hold? Make sure to keep watching this video as we're about to break down the Invasion trailer, tell you exactly why this new TV show is going to make your skin crawl. First up is, who are our main characters? What makes a good introduction to a trailer? Well, one great starting point is showing off what characters we shall be following in the show. And this is exactly what the trailer for Invasion does. The opening few seconds of the trailer show a few shots of our main characters. We have Golshifteh Farahani playing Anissa Malik, Firas Nassar playing Ahmed Malik, Shamier Anderson playing Trevante Ward, Sam Neill playing Sheriff John Bell Tyson, and finally Shioli Kutsuna playing Miyosuke Yamamoto. These are some of the main characters we'll be following throughout Invasion, and we get introduced to them right away, even before the title is shown. What a great start to an amazing trailer, but we're just getting started with this one. Stay tuned. Next up, we have The State of This World. The title of this show is pretty broad, right? So what world are we seeing get invaded? The trailer shows us what looks like a pretty normal world just like our own, until some unusual behavior starts happening all around the globe. We see crop circles begin to appear and things being lifted off the ground. The trailer does a great job setting the scene and showing us how bleak this world is about to become. The president is shown throughout this trailer, and she's talking about the current happenings. We get a little insight into what's going on as she talks about things from out of this world affecting our planet. Things that shouldn't be here, things that the government is presumably trying to get rid of. Next up, what exactly is invading? When you think of the word invaders, what do you think of? Monsters, aliens, or even people? This trailer shows us a small amount of what we're dealing with in this new show. We only see them a small amount in this trailer, but we actually get a little glimpse at the aliens or monsters that our characters will be dealing with in the show. One shot shows a huge creature looming in the sky above a bunch of soldiers. This scene also features Shamier Anderson as Trevante Ward. They shoot at this creature, but nothing seems to work. The other shot of these creatures we get is a little later on, and it seems to have a different form. It's almost human-like. The trailer does a great job at creating suspense with these creatures. They don't want us to know what they are or what they look like until the show finally airs in October 2021. Next up is, what are the invaders doing to the world? So now that we sort of know what these creatures are, what exactly are they doing on Earth? The trailer only shows us a small amount of their antics, but they are pretty devastating and lead the audience to believe this is a dire situation. Whilst the president's voiceover talks about the creatures invading Earth, we get shots of crop circles appearing, power in an entire city being taken out, and most importantly, what looks like the creatures lifting objects up. One final thing we see is someone being blown away by something, which is presumably one of the creatures. They're really affecting the planet, so it makes sense for the government to react that way. This trailer is giving us so much information, but there's still more to come, so stay tuned. Next we have a message. Other than causing havoc, what else are these creatures doing to elicit such a response from the world of governments? Even with this nearly 3-minute long trailer that Apple dropped, we still don't know much about their intentions or what they're going to be doing. But the trailer does show one thing that should be crucial to the plot of the show. We see that these invaders are creating messages for the people of Earth, and a few have deciphered them. We see this in the form of sand moving around weirdly and some audio tracks being blown out. We have no clue what any of this could mean, but it shows that this won't be just some monster show. These things have intelligence. Don't go anywhere because we're about to cover the most important thing in this trailer, tell you why this show will make your skin crawl. Next up, we have making contact. What are the major tropes in all alien or monster movies? You have the death of major characters, the reveal of what the creatures are, and also the initial contact with those creatures. This trailer happens to show us a short scene of some form of contact with these creatures. It happens on multiple occasions, but one is intentional and the other is an attack. The attack seems to follow the scene with a giant monster looming over them, whilst the other contact is very intentional. We get a shot of Shioli Kutsuna's character talking about making contact with them. There is then a shot of people in space and a space shuttle being blown to pieces. Whatever is going on in these scenes, it's definitely something huge. Maybe this show will be centered around a botched attempt at making contact, or it could be something else. We'll have to wait and see. Aftermath. What comes after a large fight with aliens? Well, an aftermath. The last thing to break down in this amazing trailer for Invasion is what looks like the aftermath of some pretty significant events. There are multiple shots of our main characters looking at a frame. They're in different locations from where we've seen them so far in the trailer. The main one to talk about is Shamier Anderson's character. He's in a desert when they first come across this creature, but later on in the trailer, he's seemingly back in the city, but something's wrong. Rather than seeing the city get attacked before his eyes, the attack has already happened. He's looking at the aftermath. Looks like this show will be dealing with a longer time period than previously thought. I'd be going through the early stages all the way until after things have happened in the world. The show's looking amazing. Stay tuned because we're about to go over what you've all been waiting for. Why will this show make your skin crawl? An uneasy atmosphere. What's something that makes your skin crawl? Lots of people would say an uneasy atmosphere, and that's exactly what this trailer's trying to give us. Every shot in this trailer elicits some uneasy feeling. Nothing feels quite right throughout the entire thing. Each shot has something that just doesn't feel right. From the shots of the children in a destroyed area to the awesome shot of Shioli, Kutsuna's character, walking through a busy street with a cloak and an umbrella. These shots are pretty normal for a show like this, but they have some unease to them. The trailer doesn't explain much, which adds to this uneasy feeling. That's why our skin might crawl with this show. It seems designed to make you feel uneasy and like you're on a roller coaster. Shows like this do really well as people love to talk about them, so Invasion could be a huge hit. Next up is the creature design. What else makes your skin crawl? Creepy crawlies, or maybe some really creepy looking monsters that you can barely even see? Well, this show has both of those. The trailer shows a glimpse at the really interesting monster or creature design for Invasion. We don't see them for long, and that's obviously on purpose, but we do get to see something special about them. They seem to have plant-like elements on them. They don't look smooth like a creature from Stranger Things, like the Demogorgon. They look almost zombie-like. These designs alone and the sound design along with them is more than enough to make your skin crawl. So good luck watching the show. The final thing to talk about for this trailer is the graphic content. Does blood and gore make your skin crawl? Well, if it does, this show is going to have a huge effect on you whilst you binge watch it on your couch later this month. Whilst you don't see much of it for this trailer, you definitely see that this show won't be holding back on the blood and gore. The few shots we get of these alien creatures killing people, there's lots of blood and explosions. This could have been toned down for the trailer, but when it comes to creature-based shows, you should expect some gory deaths, especially with this being a streamed show, so it doesn't have to deal with TV restrictions. If you don't like that sort of thing, this show is going to make your skin crawl for sure. And that's the end of the video. Invasion is looking amazing and could be one of the biggest shows of this year, possibly a breakout hit for Apple TV. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe with notifications on. Thanks for watching.